Alright everybody, I feel like at this point, with all this, with everything that's been introduced into this game, it'd be a little fun just to go back and do like a base game style build and stuff like that. And for Flak, this was kind of the idea that I created, or that I came up with rather, just from like things in the past and stuff like that. I did recently like kind of showcase it in a video, but I wanted to give it a little bit more in-depth spotlight, stuff like that. So it does revolve around, base game radiation, AoE weapons. So for instance, for us, we just got the Devil's Foursome, and we have a Yellow Cake. Obviously, Yellow Cake's really good. Red Suit's very important that you have a red suit, and you can't have any ASCs, otherwise this is not going to work. You've got to have just radiation across the board. This is why we're not on Mo's. Mo's gets so much extra damage from like firing the Skagden and just all of her fire damage. Obviously, you combine that with radiation, it's going to be very painful. And then we have just like a Mitosis Center Seeker, ASC radiation across the board, give us very good damage, stuff like that. Just more radiation, since that's all we can really go with. Also, I do want to mention, if you can get Gamma Burst, that would be really ideal, because that is actually what we are going to be rolling with for our skill tree wise. Gamma Burst is just very useful, especially with things like a Red Fang. Once again, Red Fang's always been really good with Gamma Burst. Just get the target off our back, especially because we're kind of fragile ourselves. But as long as we don't have aggro on us and stuff like that, we're going to be looking good, looking greasy and stuff like that. And top it all off, we do have the good old tried and true Atom Bomb Deathless here. Now the reason why we had just the Deathless is just because for our Foursome stuff like that, to give it some extra damage. Keep in mind, if you have Gamma Burst on all your weapons, you don't need a Deathless, you just need the Atom Bomb prefix, which is really nice, stuff like that. Provided if you can get AoE or radiation on it, is ideal. Combine Atom Bomb Deathless with the red suit is going to be very good. So I guess we'll go ahead and look at the skill tree here with our master tree here. Now the important thing with the master tree is just, we really want to get things like mutated defenses, shared spirit, and then we can go ahead and get barbaric yop. Also, pack tactics is nice, but the half of it is irrelevant. Well, the third of it is irrelevant because we are at least in this situation, because we have a Deathless. Any health regen, stuff like that, is kind of irrelevant. So for that situation and stuff like that, we're not getting anything like Who Rescued You or any like natural health regen, stuff like that for Flak, since we have just a Deathless and a shield, stuff like that. Obviously, we get Frenzy, Heat Bite, stuff like that. Barbaric Yop is very good. Then the basics have Persistence, Hunter, Ferocity, and go for the eyes. Now we do have a Hunter tree here. Literally very standard Hunter tree here. Very nice. Good stuff. And then our Stalker tree looks a little bit different. We're not getting anything to self-repairing system, not need to, at least in this niche situation. We have Eager and Price at 5 out of 5. We have Licking the Wounds, obviously, just very good insurance. Overclock just to get 2 Lick the Wounds, and then Furious Attack for some extra damage. And then we actually do have Success Imminent, and then we have Better Toys for just better shield recharge rate, stuff like that, which is very useful in this situation. And then we have Empathetic Rage and Endurance to keep our Gamma Burst up and to give us extra damage while it's active and stuff like that, which is always very good. And then just tried and true Spider and Scorcher. Elemental damage is going to boost our radiation damage, which is always very nice. Also, obviously, we're not using a Bloom here. Obviously, we're not using a Root here, because that is from DLC 3, and this entire setup is going for a base game, vanilla, no DLC required Flak setup. Perfect. And I'm just gonna sit back and fire away. That's a pretty nice explosion if I've ever seen one right there. Alright everybody, so I'm just going to give a little bit of demonstration. So what it allows you to do here, obviously with the Gamma Burst and the Red Fang, we become kind of just immune, or just we don't have any aggro on us, and because we are literally immune to radiation, that's all we're spitting out. We can literally just, face tank our own Yellow Cake, or, if you want to, hey dude, I just showcased on the Devil's Foursome. This thing can be really fun. It's obviously not better than the Yellow Cake, I'm not saying that. But this thing can be really good in certain situations if you don't have a Yellow Cake, or maybe you try to mix it up or something like that, you know what I'm saying? Just another option. Just kind of allows you, like the whole play style, bro, you're just literally just a radiation time bomb. You just, just run around, shoot the ground, because you're immune to your own damage, and yeah, it's kind of fun. Yippee-ki-yay! That'll just about wrap it up, everybody. Thank you all so much for watching. We'll see you sexy studs in the next one. Peace out, everybody.